Thank you for listening to another episode of Tomorrowman Podcast. I'm Andrew Orozco, and I'm joined by Angel.
What's up, everybody?
Jimmy.
What's up?
Jose.
Hello.
And these guys make up Coffee Tigers Podcast. Thank you guys for being here.
Hey, thanks for having us on, Drew.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate it. How you guys feeling tonight? We just, got a little high, so feeling all right, It's good.
Feeling good, man. Happy that we're finally doing this together. I was telling you before that the Coffee Tigers came together, man, because you started doing Tomorrowman, and telling you, I love listening to podcasts and shit, and just you got me so fucking inspired to do something, man. And
thank you. What made you guys start the podcast? How did that all kind of begin?
Jose just got back from his was it not a honeymoon, right? Anniversary trip?
Where the fuck did I go? Seattle. Yeah, Seattle. So my wife wanted to do a podcast where it's I guess a travel podcast where we talk about how was our trip to Seattle, because she has this thing where she wants to visit every baseball stadium in the country. Mm-hmm. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't leave LA for maybe Vegas or maybe TJ. I've never been to Mexico because I'm afraid to get secuestrado. That means kidnapped. But
thank you for clarifying that.
So she I think I wanted to just do one on the basis of our friend from New York. Mm-hmm. Our friend from New York started a podcast, and I was pretty hyped on the idea, so I followed her lead by using the app that we are currently on, Anchor, and it distributes it everywhere. And I've been thinking, have they been nickel and diming us, are they because they pay us a very, I don't know. I don't know if it's good or bad, but if it wasn't for them,
shit.
Well, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't get paid at all,
Yeah.
Unless I really dove in and found out exactly how, but it just makes things so easier than I guess having to Google for a day, a bunch of stuff. So I started with my wife, and then soon after, me and Angel got together. Mm-hmm. And we started. Oh, and Jimmy was probably there.
Yeah, I carpool with Angel to work, so
Black Jimmy, everybody.
I had to
Black
come
Jimmy.
along.
Yeah. So you kind of just stumbled into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this is what really happened. Andrew, you fucking motivated the shit out of me to do something with my life, and
hey, hold that just on your.
My bad.
Yeah, you're swinging it like a lightsaber.
My bad. And I saw Jose went on this trip, and he did a podcast with his wife, and I was like, damn, that's fucking tight. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see if Jose wants to do something with me. I like his voice, the way it sounded and shit.
Damn.
For reals, I was like, damn, Jose, I got pre-chub right now, bro.
Sensual.
You sounded good, and I was like, man, I'm gonna see if this fool wants to do something with me. He's pretty funny. He's a pretty interesting guy. We have a good conversation when we hang out.
I've been told that I should keep the same tone wherever I go.
Dude.
Cause I change up, the tuxedo commercial we have.
Yeah,
I'm all deep and sexual and shit, but tuxedo, bitch. But then the other one is kind of a higher tone, it's just something that I've developed, and I've had people close to me tell me just talk in this tone, bro, talk your man talk. But I'm like, nah, bro. Sometimes you gotta come at people gay, just real soft, you might be gay kind of way. Cause my face is they used to call me remember we were talking about nicknames?
Yeah.
So when I went to high school in Reno, I was called Dogger. Cause it just my natural look, walking down the hall was I was dogging people, bro. I'm really a happy person. I I'm not that bad. I won't bite. And
maybe you're just thinking really hard on something, just man.
Yeah, my pensive, my man on a rock kind of I don't know, but
did it ever used to get you in any kind of fights or anything like that back then?
No, one time I came to school with the black guy, and people were kind of looking away, and I guess I look hardcore, but it was a friendly boxing match. It wasn't nothing okay. Fuck you, puto. Nothing like that.
Nah, leave this fool alone. He gets down.
Pachuco or what?
No.
I got fucking socked up once playing Pachuco.
Oh man,
it was fun though, man.
It was fun.
Yeah, who didn't?
Those are good. Those are fucking good games. That make you want to be a little bitch in front of your homies. You're like, I'm gonna go in there, and you get socked up.
I was a little guy too, man, just getting fucking whooped.
I remember you playing handball with me a few times.
Yeah, a few times. I can't handle that shit.
That's just too much, man.
If it's too much, why have you invited me, Angel? I don't want to do stuff that's too much. I don't want to do stuff that's too much, Angel.
Dude, we went hiking once. This fool called me for like 5 months after that, dude. Like,
he what?
he called me for like 5 months after that.
Because of the hike?
Because of the hike.
Yeah,
we went the wrong way, fool. Like,
oh.
Nah, we didn't. It was just like Angel was going ham, like near the like we had like a mile left, and he double timed it, and I'm just like, oh fuck, it's like like an incline, and he's going faster, and I'm not used to that kind of cardio, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh fuck. But then like we had like a huge carb loaded pancake meal at Denny's.
Denny's on Gower.
And it was a long wait, but like it was awesome.
It was worth it. We didn't talk for that whole wait because you're like, you're like, fuck, man, my fucking feet hurt.
Nah, if it was in 2018, it was just all bad that year. So
look, because if you go slow, the last mile and a half, it shit lags, bro, and your fucking legs start to cramp. So I every time I go hiking somewhere, and I got this from Rick because we do that shit. Like every time we go hiking, it's like we're not even hiking, we're fucking racing the whole way because this food like it turns into a competition with me and Rick, or just be like. We're just fucking bickering the whole time. Like, hey, you're a fucking bitch ass, Rick. Or he'll be like, hey, fat ass, hurry up. And like, it turns into like that. So that I just have that mentality now when I hike. Like, I like to go fast to get it.
And you hear Rick in your head?
I always hear Rick in my head, man. Like, call me a fat ass or something. And I'm just like, man.
Motivation.
That's why I'm always like, man, fuck Rick.
Yeah, for real, fuck that fool.
I'm pumping gas. I'm like, man, fuck Rick, man. But, sorry, guys. I totally got off topic there. But, yeah, I asked Jose, like, hey, man, you want to do this to me? Like, I think you're a cool-ass dude. And we know each other from, like, Deftones, like, seeing the band.
Right.
And I mean, we've been, like, cool buddies and stuff. But, like, I think this podcast, our friendship is getting a little, like, closer, you know?
I don't know how to say this one, but, like, I feel like I might have overstepped and, like, I kind of, like, you know, took a step back. Cause like one time, like you were like sad on Facebook or something, and I said, "Andrew, I would suck your dick to make you feel better," you know, like just bullshitting. But like I was like, I think I overstepped it a little too much, cause like people's moms are on fucking Facebook and shit.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of mom friends on Facebook.
Yeah, dude.
That's why Facebook, you can't get fucked up in the comments. Instagram, I'll just say whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Facebook, dude, like, yeah, fuck it, might as well, right?
Yeah, I say whatever, man.
Yeah.
Why hide? Why hide your true self? Yeah,
I say some fucked up shit sometimes to Rick. I don't even mean to, man. It's just like it's just my go-to to insult all the time.
You show me your memories.
Oh my god, I showed Jimmy my memories on Facebook at work, and we're just fucking dying laughing because it's just like
a bunch of fuck
Jimmy's
Rick.
reading my shit. He's like, Rick, fuck you, eat my balls. Hashtag fuck Rick or something like that. He's just laughing. I'm just like, God, I can't believe I said that.
Have you met Rick? have you met him, Jimmy?
No, not yet.
Oh, man.
Oh my God, he's
probably famous to you right now. The infamous Rick.
Hey, Rick hates this fool, man. He doesn't hate him, but I'm just like every time I'm on the phone with Rick, Jimmy would be like, "Is that Rick?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like,
"Yeah."
Tell I said, "Fuck Rick."
So how many episodes in are you guys with the podcast?
23. You correct me if I'm wrong, Angel, but
it might
23?
be 25.
Okay.
Yeah, you're creeping up right behind me. This one might be, I don't know, 20, 27, 28 maybe.
I enjoy the shows, man. You guys put out, or you put out. Man, dude, the Gerson one, dude. Oh my God, I was fucking dying, bro. Fucking laughing the whole fucking time. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to get him on my show, or get him on here. Well, I'll fucking just talk shit about Rick, man. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, definitely, dude.
But okay, back to the story. Me and Jose got together, and we're like, Jimmy was in the back seat because he carpools with me. So
yeah,
I was like, hey, let's just try and see how it goes. If it's fucking hilarious, then we'll keep going, and we'll just do it for fun, yeah. And dude, the first episode was like an hour and a half of just fucking nonsense, and like Jose heard it first, and he's like, bro, this shit had me dying, and I heard it, and I just laugh at my own shit sometimes. I'm just like, fuck, I can't believe I fucking said that.
Nah, dude, you're fucking hilarious, man.
Oh my God.
You say some shit.
I like to think I am.
The episodes where you're on are just fucking hilarious to listen to, man. I love editing those fucking things. I'm like playing my drums or whatever while I'm editing.
Oh my God.
And I just have to stop and just fucking bust the fuck up, you know?
Oh my God. Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys. Think it's funny. Like, Jose's definitely keeps the show on track.
That's what my wife
like,
told me. She's
talking
like,
about good shit.
and my wife's like, you're the straight one, and Angel's are like out of control.
The comedy.
I'm the one that's gonna get locked
It's
away.
good dynamic, man.
Insane.
Yeah, sometimes I have to like correct the situation, and be like, allegedly this happened, or like get all legal, because I'm like, what is this shit? Like, gets the fuck out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, for sure.
I'm
I think
afraid
about that,
whenever,
but I mean, either way, they could edit it and make it sound like you said whatever the fuck they want it to sound like.
Yeah, like if all else fails, like just ignore the comments and live in a bubble and just keep doing what you're doing,
I can't really stick to
Cause
that.
like Joe Rogan's like that. He's like, hey, you guys you guys are assholes in the comments sometimes. So like sometimes he doesn't even read them and stuff. You could tell he's kind of bothered by it. But then he has people that go on and they're like, I look at him because like sometimes I respond to the people that I show love, and they're like, fuck, dude, I can't believe you responded to me. Like, it makes me feel so good that like someone I admire so much just like talks to me.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like it's a two. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this correctly, but is it a two-bladed sword, or what's the saying?
I'm not sure.
Two-edged sword or something?
Double-edged sword?
Yeah, double-edged sword.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like a good thing and a bad thing, I think.
Yeah.
Sometimes I read the comments that people leave me, and I'm just like, fuck. I'm just like, goddamn.
Was it Rick?
Like, this was like,
I couldn't
pulled all the shots right away. It was 0 to 60 real quick, dude. I was like, damn, that's what's up.
I couldn't say. I was gonna say Rick. Like, is Rick the one on the comments? But I was about to say fuck Rick, because anytime you talk about Rick, is like always like fuck Rick.
Yeah, dude.
If I hear that name, I think that
anytime.
in my head. It's a movement.
It is, man. Like,
It's a movement, dude.
It's a bumper sticker.
Dude, it is a lifestyle.
I have other
Fuck that
friends that listen to the show. They'll come up to me sometimes. They're like, "Hey, fuck Rick." I'm just like, "God damn, you're right, dude." Like fucking Gilbert. That fool lives 1,000 miles away. Fool, and that fool was like, "Hey, fuck Rick." Fool. Every time I talk to him, I'm just like, "Fucking Gilbert."
Fuck Rick echoes the country.
Yeah, I gotta make a shirt. I gotta make a shirt like right away.
I'd fucking wear that, like, for reals. I wear the fuck Rick shirt. I'll wear a shirt with Rick's face on it. I'll do that too. Yeah, Rick knows I love him, man. You just fuck that fool.
So as far as like you being the mediator and him being the chaos, what is Jimmy's role in this? Is he the referee trying to hold both of you from hold both of you back from killing each other?
Jimmy's just that black guy. Sits in the back.
Jimmy?
I get lost in their conversation sometimes.
And Jimmy is not black.
Crazy.
He is.
Everybody knows him as Black Jimmy now.
He's of Caucasian descent originally.
Our 10 followers know him by Black Jimmy now.
Actually, I haven't seen.
Legally changed.
Why do they call him Black Jimmy?
Oh, I just said that like on the first episodes. And I was like, man, Jimmy's 6'2", black as fuck. Like, even when you hear his voice, it doesn't sound like he's black. Like, people are like always texting me, dog. Like, hey, Jimmy really black, fool, or what? I'm like, no, dude. This was Aryan as fuck, man. This was like white power to the core, man.
I haven't seen Jimmy's ancestry or 23andMe, but he looks Caucasian, and that's coming from the straight man.
Dude.
But yeah, it's like when you go to jail, and it's like everything goes out the window, and like the biggest man is called Tiny. So we're not necessarily in jail, Jimmy, but
Jimmy's like the son that I wanted. Jimmy's like the son that I wanted that I aborted.
Jimmy, you want to pretend we're in jail?
Dude, Jimmy's cool as fuck, man. Like he's a cool ass young dude.
Yeah, for sure. How old are you, Jimmy? How old are you?
22.
22?
Yes.
Damn, plenty
Jimmy,
of youth.
if you want to direct the question, like I can't hear you because of the headphones. Yeah, our gracious host has let me borrow some headphones that are like from like drum equipment, because like they're super soundproof and like I can't hear anything that's said. Yeah,
I'm 22.
Sweet. 22.
Jimmy, you look
Coming
like
up
you were
on
13 when I first met you. You were fucking big, bro.
And now
like,
I'm 14.
Jimmy was like taller than me. Jimmy's taller than me. You're probably as big
Is
as
that
me.
6'2"?
Yeah,
Or-
6'2" we measured recently.
Dude,
You
I'm
got the ruler at
5'6", and that's it, dude. That's been it. What's
Yeah,
it like?
yeah.
What's it like up there? Is it colder up top? Is it harder
No,
to
heat
breathe?
rises.
Yeah.
I was just in Utah, and it's the altitude is
Yeah, I've been there, man. Fuck, it's beautiful there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we drove through a cloud. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
it wasn't fog, it was a fucking cloud.
It was that low.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, Jose, you went out there for jazz game.
Oh, jazz game.
For what?
Utah.
Oh,
jazz.
Utah Jazz?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And
At first I thought music. I'm like, oh, for
Andrew
real?
got all horny. He's like,
I'm like, damn, dog, what?
I just like, oh shit,
Shit, man, let me put this KY away real quick. Fuck. Got my hopes up.
got my travel size KY.
I know, man. Shit.
Oh fuck.
All right, back to Jimmy though.
Yeah.
Jimmy's fucking 6'2", white as fuck, dick long as his leg. Jimmy's
Yeah,
cool as
all
fuck,
right.
man. He was my carpool guy, and he's just there because he has to be there. I'm not gonna take him home and come back, you know.
Yeah, fucking
Fuck
Angel
this
hit
fool.
on the first episode. Angel hit me up. He's like, "Hey, dude, I'm on my way. I got someone." And I'm like, he's like, "It's Jimmy," and I'm like, "All right, cool." So I was like, "It is what it is. Like we got like an audience or like a third member, whatever it is. Here we go."
I was kind of the first guest.
Yeah,
Pretty
Jimmy
much.
is the first official guest of Coffee
But then he
Tiger.
just stayed.
But he ended up fucking
Didn't go
staying,
anywhere.
man. Jimmy's like, I don't got a home, man. And I was like, dude, you can stay in
He's
the
like,
backseat
hey,
of my car.
it's a nice podcast you got. You mind if I just fucking like camp out here for a while?
Yeah, and keeping warm with the coffee in the back.
Oh, see?
Yeah,
Damn, he knows what's
we
up.
started it as it would be like kind of like a coffee show where you have your cup of coffee and shit. And that's what we did for a good amount of time. But
Yeah.
now it's like Jose, his wife will let us come over and we'll do it in the living room.
Well, actually, we live in a studio apartment, so our living room is also our bedroom. But it's nice and like it's. We just watch something on TV where they're like, when someone comes to your house and they describe a room to be small, it's cozy, but it's a little bigger than cozy, you know.
Yeah.
It's definitely a sex chamber.
Oh yeah.
Like it's small, but there's a lot of fucking that goes on in there.
Yeah. A lot of different angles.
Yeah, we're just like Jose. God, why on the couch, bro?
Dude, for a long time we didn't have blinds and our bed is right at the window, like leading to the street, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. You're giving him a fucking dope show.
So like for we lived
Fuck
there,
yeah, dude.
we've lived there for like 3 years, and for like after the first year and a half or 2 years, I was like, you think our silhouettes are like, you know, I didn't tell my wife, but I'm thinking about it. I'm like, our silhouettes are like cast towards the street and stuff. And I'm just like, maybe. And then like we eventually got blackout window curtains.
Yeah.
Because the front building is an elderly people's home, like a convalescent home.
Yeah.
So fuck, they were getting a show forever. Like all the old people were like jerking off to us or something.
They're trying.
Yeah, but they put on like
Jerking off or throwing up.
yeah, fucking old people. Some old people are mad. They're like, fuck young kids and young love. And then so they post up like these floodlights, like fucking LED 5000s and shit.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm in a prison.
Like halogen lights or something. Like
fucking bright as all
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah, they wanted to get a better look at you guys.
Yeah, no. Well, like we thought it was. Yeah. Like when someone's breaking out of jail.
Yeah, it's like
Like
a
they-
T-1000 and a helicopter waiting on the other side, you know?
You guys think I'm joking? Yeah, you guys think I'm joking, but like it's literally daylight at night, like at our apartments.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It was. I felt pretty safe getting some tacos.
Yeah, that was like the afterthought after the annoyance. Like it's probably safer, but fucking.
I don't dig all that fucking light like that though at night. I don't think it's natural just to
Too
have.
bright, man.
Light pollution.
Yeah. Well, and they changed all their street lights around here too, man.
Yeah.
You know, they were that yellow. Now they're all like bright white, but
yeah.
really bright. Like it's like shit, dude. Like
Yep.
dim them, dim that shit.
Girls.
It didn't be that fucking bright. It's ridiculous. It's not. I don't think it's good for our eyes. You know.
Oh, it's not. No.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Yeah. No, my bad. I had a brain part right there. I was gonna say something, I totally forgot. But yeah, Jimmy. Fucking love Jimmy, and like we asked him to be on the show because he's just the fucking man. Dude. Look at this fool. White power, man. Huh?
Oh shit.
Fucking love Jimmy. I also work with Jimmy. He's like my coworker.
You guys work together in the same like department or?
Yeah. She's doing what I used to do when I started. I do the
Suck
shitty
dick?
stuff. Suck a dick.
Yeah,
Jimmy, how's that dick, man?
that's what I was saying. My last joke was a lot of dick sucking going on.
It's
Like
a
a lot
knee
of
killer.
There's a lot.
It's a neek.
There's a lot of homosexual talk in the warehouse when the bosses aren't there.
Yeah.
It's me and Mario, no filters, and then Jimmy just takes it, man. That's why we love them, dude. Like,
Literally.
yeah,
Yeah.
good times at the garage warehouse.
That's a true camaraderie.
But yeah,
That's how you do it.
together we formed Coffee Tigers, and we're gonna fucking destroy everybody's ears.
And
All 10
is it
followers.
always is it always essential that you have coffee while you're
I actually quit. I quit.
You quit coffee?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
this
quit.
dude used to fucking drink.
So
Like,
how can you call it coffee
this
time?
is called the 30.
Well, we started like the first 17 episodes are all coffee induced, but fucking I quit, dude. Like, it was giving me stomach aches. Like I would drink like just the stuff I brew, and like I've come to find out that there's like acidy stuff in it, and it was fucking my stomach up. Like I'd bend over and to pick something up, and I'd be like, oh fuck, like it was hurting.
Like what?
Angel
Like a
knows
sharp
that.
pain or something? Or
There was sharp
do that
pain
shit
like
too.
over here. I don't know what's in this. I'm pointing to a region on my right
Yeah,
quadrant
yeah, like
in my stomach.
maybe like his spleen? Who knows?
Yeah, so I was like, that can't be good. So I started eating a little healthier and stopped drinking coffee, and I'm a lot better.
Damn. So you just Tigers podcast now?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We were telling a story about Rick going camping or some shit in the woods, but in my head it was a forest, and like I said something about a tiger and coffee, and like I told Jose like, what if you call it fucking coffee tigers? Because like, why not? You know, it just sounds fucking funny. I was like, you drink coffee, dog.
But you gonna stick with the name though?
Well, we
I think
heard,
so.
I don't care, but it's good. Like I like it, and it has a no story, which is, I guess, appealing. But like when I heard,
Yeah, good job, man.
Right?
when I heard where your name comes from, the Tomorrowman.
Yeah.
Like my mom like used to call me Tomorrowman because she said I would always leave stuff
Yeah.
for tomorrow. I'm like,
Oh,
that's
that's
so
why.
fucking profound and shit. You know, it's like my fucking name, Coffee Tiger, is just like, fuck it, like whatever.
You thought mine was profound? I didn't
Hey.
feel like it was.
Jose's like, coffee tigers. Fuck. Why? Fucking Rick, man.
Nah, like I ran with it. We ran with it. It was fine.
It's just like an
that's
interesting
good.
name because it said pops a little bit like coffee tigers. What the fuck is a coffee tiger?
Yeah, exactly.
Jose found a picture. He put a picture together.
One of your episodes, the picture was like a cartoon tiger with this fucking big ass
That
dick.
was the best one.
That's the episode right there.
Yeah, when I
And you
posted,
said I didn't notice the dick,
Dude, I did not until
How is that
everybody was
possible?
tagging me or texting me like, "Bro, did you see what you posted?" I'm like, "What, dude?" I'm like,
when Angel posted it, I was a little drawn back. Like I was like, holy fuck. So when I posted it on my feed, I downloaded an app that blurs out like eyes and shit. I blur out the dick. So I was like,
"Hey, you guys gotta admit though, that shit is thick as fuck, man."
Oh,
That's how
yeah.
thick Dick Savage came to be. The hashtag.
Yeah, that artist put a lot of detail and time into that.
I know whoever
section
the artist
of
is,
the
we
body.
really appreciate your drawing, but please don't sue us because we didn't ask for permission.
eventually we're gonna like if we ever get popular, we're gonna get like some sewage. So like we're probably gonna have to take stuff down and shit.
Ah, man.
What are you gonna take down?
Well, like if somebody
Oh, the
like
images and
yeah,
stuff?
like
But just
somebody,
make your own then.
Well, Jimmy's a fucking sick ass artist. So.
Well,
I've
if
been
we
telling
get
him
you're a
to draw
graphic
shit
designer?
at work, little like he draws some sick ass
Not
like
really.
sketches and shit. I'm like, fool, draw something for Coffee Tigers and we'll use it as the logo.
Yeah, do that.
Come on, fucking Jimmy, use your dick.
I'm
I
thinking,
don't have a logo. I don't have a logo. I need a logo. I was
Dude.
trying to think of one, but I don't got shit. I
Just
got
your face, dude. Like,
just my face.
that looks cool. I like the picture you have with the earphones on.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
I should probably just
man.
use that then.
yeah, get like an image, a symbol of some like in between Prince and Butthead, you know, like Prince and Beavis and Butthead.
Okay, I like that.
Like the beauty of the music.
Ow. Game.
Jose found his. You found it or you put the picture together? Our profile
No,
picture.
I found it.
You found it?
Yeah, I found everything.
It's a fucking sick ass tiger
sipping on
licking coffee.
Yeah.
Like the other picture doesn't even like. They just put two random pictures together.
Yeah.
And I saw it. I was like, damn, that's fucking tight, Jose. Like, good shit, bro.
Nah, someone else did that shit.
Yeah, good.
That was it. That wasn't you.
No, that was not me.
I just found it.
But the titles are all ours though. Like we pride ourselves in the titles of our episodes.
Yeah, I don't title my episodes. I was thinking, I was like,
Yeah.
damn, should I do that? I don't know.
Yeah.
You guys have good shit though. Like,
we just like we're talking shit and we're like usually throughout the show we'll throw out something we think sounds funny. And there's like 4 or 5 working titles.
Yeah,
right?
one time we had a backup during Christmas time.
yeah.
We had like 4 episodes, but we're like not really seeing each other. So I was like, there was a Anchor, like, I'm not sure how it works at Anchor. I think like there's actually a dude there like loading every episode singularly to every site. That's what someone like commented in the descriptions of like of how they think it runs. So like there was a backup during Christmas time, and I sent out an email, but I wasn't about to like hit up the fucking Anchor crew like, you sons of bitches, where's my shit? Like it hasn't posted up, you know, like it was Christmas time. I wasn't gonna be that douchebag. So like there was a backup. We had 4 episodes, so I had to like unleash 4 episodes, and I gave him the stupidest like top of the fucking like head, like my dick is big, or like fucking
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Yeah, I got that.
Kind of like a Game of Thrones reference. I thought it was kind of funny, so I'm like, winter is coming. But it literally, like within like 10 seconds, I wrote 3 names out, and
that's usually how long it takes.
Yeah,
that's when the best shit comes out, man. Whatever, for real.
Dude,
the
on
best
the
shit.
last episode, Sandra.
Yeah, my parents had sex, and 10 seconds later, I was conceived.
Damn.
Best thing
there you
ever.
Go. Dude, you're fucking beautiful, man.
Yeah, usually
I'm glad you came out of the thing.
Well, me too, because you wouldn't be here on this podcast right now.
Andrew right here, oldest homie right here, man.
Yeah.
One of my oldest, man. How long have I known you now? Fucking like 15 years, 16 years?
Since we were like 12 or 13, right?
12, yeah, middle school.
You guys
Eighth
remember?
grade?
You guys ever watch Fast and Furious 1?
Oh yeah, the first one, yeah.
I remember when the dude's all like, dude, there was a time I didn't know you. And he's like, that was in the 3rd grade.
Yeah, Toretto was talking to that fool.
Yeah, because
I like that scene where he like sees Brian for the first time. And he's like, why don't you go to Fat Burger, get yourself a burger with fries for $2.95, faggot. Like, dude, me and my brother fucking die every time that shit they show it in the TV. They don't say faggot, but that shit's hilarious to me. Sorry.
Here in LA, they let out Panochita on that Sublime song for the longest time, but like they started bleeping it in like 2008 or something. And I was like, what the fuck happened? Where are we in society?
Yeah.
Dude, everybody's such a pansy, man. Like, god damn it. There's so much shit I want to say sometimes, but it's just like I won't say it because people are like, I don't want to get flagged. Man. That's like the end of our career.
Like, what do you want to say? Like,
just shit, man. Like, everybody stop fucking being bitches, man. Like,
well,
just fucking be there for people, help each other.
It'd just be fun.
Empower people, man, you know?
Yeah. It'd just be fun just to be able to joke around with words, but
seriously,
I guess you
joke,
can't,
man. Like,
you know, it's really weird.
I always tell people, if you can't joke about yourself, then you shouldn't be joking about other people.
Well, you imagine like some of the people making the comments, like the hateful comments and like all those comments, like making a podcast like ours, you know. I'm sure there are some that are like fuck, I'm not verbally. There's the word. I'm not verbally like proficient, you know, but I'm still trying to do this. But something leads me to believe that the shit talkers wouldn't be doing something like as real as just like giving their fucking opinion and letting whoever the fuck wants to hear it. Because, you know, like for one, I don't think they're emotionally and psychologically all there. But like fucking when I was growing up, all the old people on the news and like in movies and TV were like, fucking do something, pussy, you know, like to all the younger generation. And what's his name, the drummer, Travis Barker. Yeah, the Travis Barker was just on Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
and like he was talking about his dad. Like his dad was like, "Whoa, you either got to go to school or work 60 hours, you fucking pussy." And like, cause Travis Barker didn't want to go to school or to like
college and shit like that.
Yeah, he didn't want to go that route. So I don't know where I'm going with this, but
do you feel like it relates to like having this podcast and kind of getting, I guess, some form of creation out? You know?
Yeah, like I get real creative for sure, and then like I told Angel, it's just like kind of like therapy in a way.
Angel. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like therapy, just being able to talk and just have the mindset also that people are listening, and so you have kind of a filter.
Yeah,
but not really.
Yeah, not really, but there is, you know, because you can't really push that limit. Although I don't know, like I feel like maybe my previous episodes there could be some sentences on there that are like, damn, you know. But
yeah.
I don't know.
I knew full on coming into this was, I was like, I'm gonna just fucking do me. People know who I am, how I am, and who I am, and I mean, I say dumb fucking shit sometimes, but why not get it on fucking audio?
Everybody got something to express, you know.
Yeah,
like,
dude. Like, this is we're living in a really fucked up time right now. Everybody's divided, so I'm just trying to like, just bring a little light to the world with
Angel,
what I have this platform. You know, like, just want to laugh and just say dumb shit with my friends, pretty much.
Yeah.
And like, if you get it, then you get it. If you don't, then whatever, dude. There's another podcast out there for you. You know. So.
Yeah, I was just thinking that like if if you have a
Common
certain
Tigers or Tomorrowman.
Fucking Jimmy, you see why I love this fucking guy? Fuck, man.
yeah, but like Angel's right because like if you have a certain opinion or if you want to find a particular answer, not necessarily the true one or the more popular one, or just you have a something you believe in or something you think of or something you want to follow, and you go on the internet, you're gonna find it. Like if you think like I believe fish like fucking are blue, like all fish are blue, like that's not necessarily true. I think goldfish are a gold tint, but like if you go on the internet, I'm sure there's a thread where like fucking all fish are blue, like we're with you on this one. And I'm not like, I'm just saying this on a very like low.
You never read Dr. Seuss or
like Bible. Dr. Seuss is my Bible.
there's only red fish and blue fish.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think I've heard that. But like, if you go on the internet, you'll find anything you want to hear. You know, like if you don't want to hear the bullshit like that you think you don't want to hear, like you'll go on the internet and find it.
I go on like 3 websites. I go on Craigslist, Pornhub, and YouJizz. Those are like the only 3 I ever hit, dude. Like, I look at Craigslist for birds.
All right.
You look for birds because your birds flew away.
My birds flew away. My dad left the cages open. That shit. Like,
Hey,
it's so
Angel,
sad, bro. Like,
can you explain? Because like I've heard like with dogs, you can't sell. You can't post. I want to sell this dog for X amount. You know, so I feel like
rehoming fee.
Yeah. Okay. So that rehome. Explain that.
It's basically like their price, but they can't say I'm selling because it's like illegal or some shit on Craigslist. So people just say, "Oh, it's a rehoming fee." So I'm like, this fool wants money. I try to just like rescue birds sometimes. Like if people don't want them, I'll take them. I usually like take care of them pretty well. I love birds for all my listeners who give a fuck. I love animals. Like I love parrots. Like they're just smart as fuck. So like I've had birds all my life and stuff. But recently, my dad left the cages open to all my birds. Yeah, and they all took off. You remember Smokey?
Why did you do that though?
He forgets, bro. Like he'll forget to close the cage. I'm like, fuck.
Is he all right? Like,
oh yeah, it's just an accident, you know. But
like, hey, Angel, I forgot to close the door.
Yeah, he was like, oh, your birds were out, then they flew away. I'm like, how the fuck did they get out when I close the fucking cages every morning? You know, like. He's like, I don't know, they were out. I'm like, dude, I fucking told you not to fuck with the cages. Like, I almost ended my relationship with my dad. Pretty much. Like, it was already on rocky terms.
Over some fucking birds?
Over some birds.
Did you guys ever see that Neil Diamond recreation of his early life?
Neil Diamond? No.
Neil Diamond. So, like, Neil Diamond's a singer and he's Jewish. So, like, Jewish family.
That's what's up.
What the fuck is so funny about that?
So like Jewish parents back in the day didn't like their kids to be performers, kind of like in The Simpsons. Like Krusty the Clown was Jewish, and like his dad like disowned him. So I think The Simpsons got it from this movie, or maybe just Jewish life in general in earlier days. If the parents disown you, they rip a piece of their clothing, and that signifies symbolically that they disown you and. Yeah, like in tame terms. Well, I think like also how hardcore you're Jewish too, because like or how hardcore you followed the Jewish literature of the Bible. I don't know, like
the Jew.
Yeah, because like really hardcore Jewish people, like my wife, like at work, like one Jewish dude wouldn't shake her hand, they were like doing like a business agreement, and he's like, oh no, my wife only. So she got yeah.
It was like that.
Like only my wife could shake your hand.
Like I can like he from his beliefs, because he was of Jewish descent. I think the whole like what I understood from it and what she also understood and explained to me was that he could only touch his wife in any way, even a handshake. So I'm sure every Jewish person isn't like that. Like
Maybe she was Indian.
maybe Indian. I don't know, man. Like I'm not a really religious or a spiritual like seeker.
Yeah, I'm only saying that because Nicole, she's at work, or one of our coworkers, she's Indian, and like I give everybody hugs at the end of the year when we're leaving because we close for like 5 days at work. So I give everybody a hug. I'm like, hey, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and then I was like, hey, Nicole, Happy New Year. Like I gave a hug to Sylvia, and like she was like, no, and I was like, whatever, bitch.
You said it.
I did. We already punched out, so I can't get in trouble, But I was just like, man, whatever, then, bitch. But then, like, I just realized it was her part of religion. Like,
dude, at AutoZone,
your husband can touch her.
Yeah.
At AutoZone, it was an urban legend that so the customer wanted shit. He's like, I want to fuck you up. And
Urban legend at Pet Boys.
This is a story we heard that because like it gets tense in auto parts, like fucking people like for whatever reason. That's why I was saying like my job was a lot of dick sucking, because it was like fuck, I want to really like sock this guy in the face, but I just gotta suck his dick for a while. So like metaphorically speaking, of course.
Yeah.
So like
whatever you gotta tell yourself.
Is that what you do?
Hey, little dick sucking never hurt nobody.
It's not gay.
Yeah.
It's not gay.
Trying to get parts.
It's not gay if you're
Trying to
getting
get
dick
auto
sucked,
parts.
man. I'm just saying.
So like, so the urban legend goes that this guy wanted like a part, and the other dude was like, I don't got it, or for whatever reason, the customer wanted to like get physical, and the employee was like, all right. So he clocked out. He was off the clock. He's like, I'm on lunch. Went out to the parking lot, and before he left, he was like, what's up then? And he goes out, and he's waiting for him, and the guy pussies out. The customer, he's like, I'll call the cops or some shit. So the cops come, like the whole thing happens, and the dude gets fired, even though he was off the clock. So like they told that story, I'm like, you fucking assholes. Like it kind of like defeats the purpose of not working for you. It's like I gotta work off the clock too. Like I wanna like fucking I don't know. It seems kind of
like if someone provokes me that far, I can't. I gotta just completely leave the premises, and not even be in like camera view or anything from this.
Dude,
Weird.
I almost socked this fucking chick at work. I'm sorry, but
I'm sorry.
Jimmy can back me up on this.
Why, he was there?
No, this chick, she is fucking French.
Always.
Dude, okay, she moved in about a year ago.
Oh, I know who he's talking about.
You saw her
A year ago? I thought she was there forever.
It was about a year ago. And
Give her a fake
About
name.
the time I came around.
Oh
her
shit.
name is Bitch.
Her name is Bitch.
And like, dude, I got to experience her firsthand because she came and introduced herself with her husband when they moved in. They seemed dope, like cool as fuck,
Yeah.
And then the way our warehouse is positioned, her garage is right across from our warehouse opening, and people park there, kind of block the alley a little bit, and like it blocks you out a little bit, and she didn't say anything about that, but she comes in and out every day, like I guess to pick up her kid or some shit from school. And like this is like one of the first week we met her, she like as soon as she leaves the garage, there's a car right there ready, and it takes us 5 minutes just to get the order and have them sign for it and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it wasn't even like 10 seconds, and she started honking at the customer, and she was like, get the fuck out of the way. Like, this is my fucking house. It's an emergency. And then she came at me and started yelling at me like at 7 a.m, bro. Like, I'm not even like fully awake yet. And like, I just lose my shit. I start yelling at her back, and she's like, fuck you. And I'm like, well, fuck you too, bitch. This is America, motherfucker. Like,
you want to call cock the bitch?
You start throwing all the racial slurs at her? No?
I went 0 to 60 real quick.
Did you feel sorry afterward?
I didn't feel sorry because
she was saying some bad shit to you?
She was just saying some dumb shit. And like Jimmy fucking clammed up because he got scared as fuck. He was like 13.
Oh, I just found out
a year ago.
I just found out with Duncan.
13 going on 30?
13 going on 30.
Fucking echoes in there.
Dude. Right? Her fucking Mini Cooper. God damn that fucking car. Loudest fucking horn ever. This bitch. Oh, okay, this happened to Jimmy the other day. Okay, she's already blown up at me twice. And the second time her husband came in the warehouse and try to get in my face. And when he tried to do that, I got up on my chair and I was like, all right, nigga, let's go. I'm ready to fucking go. Because I was already mad because his wife earlier that day yelled at me because of a customer. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is your problem? Like, you don't own the alley. You know, like, this is a business too. Like, and it just makes the customer uncomfortable too and stuff. And like, yeah, her husband came in because he got into it with some customer, and then he came in at me like he was gonna do something, and I was just like, nah, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
no,
Well, when
bro.
he saw you, did he? What
I
did
got
he
up
do?
on my chair and I just fucking stood straight up like a bear. I was like, dude, let's fucking go. Like, you gonna come in here, bitch? Let's go. And he was like, then he got all proper and he's like, oh, I'm a lawyer, man. Like, I don't like people talking to my wife like that. I'm like, sir, your wife is acting so goddamn entitled. It's annoying as fuck. And like, she's making the customers uncomfortable. And like, she's making me uncomfortable. And like, she's not even supposed to be in here. And she comes in all the way to the warehouse to talk shit, you know? Like, and she, like, a couple days ago, Jimmy opened the warehouse before I did.
Yeah.
She blew up on this fool, and this fool looked like he was gonna cry, and I had to come down, and I was like, "Hey, bitch, get the fuck away." And
It happens, Jimmy.
was
It
like-
happens.
Her and Jimmy just kept talking shit, and then Jimmy, I could see the racist white side coming out of you, Jimmy. And I was like, hell yeah, dog. I was like, yeah, Jimmy.
No, man.
I was like, yeah, Jimmy, handle that shit, bro.
She's French.
Dude, Jimmy was like, well, I don't give a fuck either. In front of Eric and Rick, the main bosses.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
Rick came
Jimmy, don't give a fuck, dude. Rick's like, yeah. No, Eric was like, Jimmy, my boy, yeah, let her go. And like, then she left, and Eric was like, hey, if she comes in here again, tell her to get the fuck out. And Eric's just like, he's like us, man. He's one of the
I
guys.
don't like women.
He's like,
Yeah, parking is pretty scarce.
fucking Jimmy. Jimmy was like exactly what Jimmy said. Eric doesn't like women.
Parking is pretty scarce, and it's a very narrow driveway to the business. So like it's a shared parking lot between this neighbor of theirs and the business, where like the largest door where the FedEx, UPS, whatever big needs to get into the building, it's there. So like I would imagine this happens a lot, and like the neighbors are probably just doing it out of what, Angel? Like, you think she's just like she's just being a bitch? You think
I'm
this?
sorry, dude. Jimmy's fucking hilarious.
You think this woman bitch is just like at this point, like, even if it doesn't bother her, she's just out to be a bitch because like for any little, she probably has a camera like right there, like
She does have a camera
with an
but
alarm and
it's-
shit. Like as soon as like a car moves up, like her alarm goes off, it's like, oh, time to be a bitch.
She
'Cause
put
my
up
name's
signs
bitch.
all over the yard and shit. It says no parking. I'm like, fool, you can't put those signs up. You don't fucking own the street. Like, she's like, yeah, man. She's his French chick, and like, man, dude.
And they just moved in there or something?
about a
I
year
take
ago,
it.
about a year ago.
And she's barely starting to say some shit right now?
Yeah, but she is not reasonable, dude. Like, she fucking yells at you, dude. It doesn't let you talk. She will fucking yell and just say,
Why can't you just be like, ah! Just do that. As soon as you see her, like, walk up. I bet you
Yeah,
she fucking, like,
seriously.
she'd be like, oh, god damn, I'm out of here.
Just start taking
Get
your
the fuck
shirt
out of
off.
here.
I start taking my shirt off and I'm just like, bitch,
Just
I'm hairy.
yell.
I'm
And just
hairy.
yell. Just keep yelling at her. Don't even say words.
I'm gonna do that next time. I'm gonna just be like, like the whole time.
Yeah.
She's like, talking
And she,
shit.
yeah. Because whatever she's saying, fucking bullshit, you know?
She-
Or you should
do that.
record her, man.
Oh no, I am. Next time I'm gonna have my phone on me and I'm gonna fucking record everything. I don't give a fuck. Like,
Pepper spray.
I'm gonna go make her go viral, dude.
Make her
Dude,
go
like,
viral.
She was talking shit to Jimmy. And she was like, I told you I don't want no one parked in my alley. And she sounds like one of the Harry Potter ass fools, like alley. Yeah, but yeah, fuck that chick, man.
Yeah.
Fuck her. We just want to bring her up and talk shit about her.
I got this
That
big
shit's
thing
annoying.
for Emma Watson.
God.
Emma
Jimmy's
Watson?
Like, I hope she
Yeah.
has sex and I watch her.
Is she the Harry Potter girl?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what's your big thing about it?
And Jose got a
I know
fat ass
you got to all chill right now. What's up?
My dick.
One time I went to
Damn, Jimmy.
One time I went to Islands Burgers, and the hostess looked like Emma Watson, and I wanted to get the digits real bad, but I pussied out, and something in me believes that she was really Emma Watson practicing a role for a movie where she would work at Islands Burgers, but that day haunts me because I never took my shot.
Jose loves that chick, dude. That
What
him and his
it-
wife have an agreement that if they ever had the chance to fucking bang their crushes or whatever, the Hollywood crushes, they'll bang. And this fool loves Hermione.
What is it about Emma Watson that just like tickles your anus?
I don't know. Like,
I don't know. That
I don't know.
I got gangster all of a sudden.
But I told my wife, hey, you're it. Like I married you, but that doesn't include Emma Watson.
Like you're it, but like Emma Watson's it. You know what I mean?
She's like, I'm gonna marry her in Britain and shit. Like
He's like, I'm gonna nut her and then leave her alone.
yeah, it's a joke, but I married my wife. I love her and everything.
Oh, I feel it, man. I feel it. Love is strong.
You know what's funny? Both of you were at my wedding, man. I just realized that. You guys
You
were
were?
both at my wedding, yeah.
Did we meet then?
I don't think you guys met, man.
I don't think.
Damn. You probably saw me dancing like a motherfucker on the
Dude,
floor.
you were on the dance floor. We had like $1,000 tab for the bar. And I was like, hey, get to it, guys.
I ran that motherfucker up.
Dude, it lasted like the whole fucking wedding, dude.
Yeah?
Like all 3 hours.
Oh, that's
the last
cool.
hour, people were buying drinks, but they didn't give a fuck anymore because everybody just want to keep getting fucked up.
Yeah, isn't
like-
that like when you're drunk and like you just want to keep partying? Like you don't care if rent's due tomorrow. Like let's go.
Dude, I got so fucked up that I did like a crazy. I did like a crazy. I did like a crazy ass dance for Nancy or whatever on the dance floor, like where you get the garter.
Oh yeah.
And like I fucking slammed on my knee, dude. And the next day I couldn't fucking walk.
Oh shit.
I was like all fucked up. My knee was like swollen because I landed on my knee. But I
Yeah.
was drunk as fuck, so I didn't give a fuck. I was just trying to be sexy, dude. And like
Put some
the next day I was like, God damn, baby, I can't fucking move, bro.
put some baby stem cells in that. You'll feel
I
good.
need
Yeah,
to get stem
dude.
cells
Get
for my
some
back.
in-
My bag's all fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, you down with that? I'm down with that stem cell shit.
Yeah,
that
that
shit
shit's
could
fucking next level right
Yeah,
there, bro.
man,
Like,
that's for real. That's
I think
that's healing your
people, like,
body
need
for
to get
real.
on that shit, dude. They need to get on that shit.
Yeah.
CBD oil, that stuff.
Stop
that
fucking
shit.
around.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
CBD is already there, bro. It's
it really
already
works too.
Yeah, for sure. You use it?
It's not,
This one
No,
smokes like a chimney.
everyone-
Look at this one.
but I know people who do. I don't really use oil.
Well, let's not like stigmatize it. Like THC weed and CBD is two different things, right?
Yeah,
Well,
one's
you
Yes.
get
for
CBD
medical.
from
Yes.
smoking weed, but if you just get it, if you extract it, right?
No, it's part of it too. But I think it's those are the two the most dominant ones in whatever weed and stuff. But I think there's also like other types. But yeah, those are like the two. Like THC is the one obviously that gets you high, the psychoactive, and
Yeah, good time.
CBD is kind of like I guess more of like people use it for more medicinal purposes. Like
More
I guess
for pain, managing
anxiety,
pain and stuff.
yeah, things like that.
So if you're
Oils, like
yeah.
like you said, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So like if people are like in pain, literally, you know, and they think CBD is gonna help, like they shouldn't think like, oh fuck, like I don't know, because I'm convicted that I should never touch the devil's lettuce or something like.
Jose, you need to get on this shit, bro. You need to get on this train with me
Yeah, there's no equal out in
and
that
Jimmy.
Hey, you said you're 33,
33, yes.
and you smoked before, but you just don't smoke now, though, right?
I've smoked myself retarded many of times.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, I still see the effects, right?
Yes.
Nah, I'm just joking.
Yeah,
I'm
like
just
so,
joking.
Look at it. Oh my god.
some dude used to tell me like, dude, stop smoking that shit, you know, because people say that like
Yeah,
stop smoking, like, or I forgot the exact saying, like you need to stop smoking, I guess is the saying.
Yeah.
And then like my comeback was like, I did, but the effects have like, like you know, like the damage has been done. I think was my response.
yeah. But I think we got you got some good secondhand high.
Oh
Couple
yeah,
times.
Dude, we
like,
hotboxed the
Hotbox.
oh, like,
fucking shit
yeah,
out of my
like,
car.
like 2
Damn it.
hours straight.
well, why did you stop though? Like, not that it's a big deal whether you do it or not. I personally don't care, but why did you stop?
Well, I think I presented myself to my wife, and she's wife number one. Like, you know, like I hope she's my wife forever.
Yeah.
In a
But like I think I presented.
How long you been married for?
2 years. We've known each
Alright.
other for 5 before that, and I think I presented myself to my wife as someone who was like on a page turner, you know, like ready to turn the page. So like, I still like drank. I just drank. And then like that day I met, or not the day I met her, but the day I went on a date with her the first date, like I told her I quit smoking cigarettes because I used to smoke cigarettes too. Like I would get high and be like, I still want to smoke, but like if I smoke more weed, I'm gonna like fucking die.
Yeah.
Like OD on weed, which is not possible. But like
Just knock out.
Yeah, I was just there. Like I would smoke weed and I was already there, but I was just like it became a habit.
Mm-hmm.
So I quit with her, and then I kind of like she asked about weed, and I guess I gave her like I used to a lot, but not really anymore. So just the way I presented myself to her kind of like puts me in a spot where like I don't want to like be the pothead, you know, and like do pothead shit. Like,
well, do you feel like say if you just wanted to smoke every now and then you could?
Or,
yeah,
or do you I have.
Without me though.
Nah,
I was fucking
chales.
pissed off when you smoked without me at the Christmas
Nah,
party.
at the Christmas party, I literally took my final toke, and then fucking Angel showed up. Like, hey, motherfuckers, and he comes out with like this pog.
Oh God, man! This dude on a previous episode told me and my friend Mike a story that's about the Christmas party night. Afterward, no, his whole he told you, right?
Oh no, this was Tito's Christmas party.
Oh, it's a different one.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
This was ours.
Did you tell him that one?
I heard that.
Yeah,
one,
I heard that one.
Oh
Dude.
man,
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was wild.
I
Anyway.
felt so bad, dude. I still feel sad whenever I see Tito.
Well, this is a completely different podcast. It is Tomorrowman podcast. So if you want to tell the story again, you can. But basically, it was a bad night, right?
Oh yeah, it was just a little quick run through. Tito invited me to his Christmas party. I got so fucked up, and then he got fucked up, and then we just barfed everywhere, and then like I left him by himself for 4 hours while I slept in the Corma's car at the LA Live.
Not purposefully though, right?
Not purposely. I felt the warmth and that was it. I just fucking went out. But sorry, Tito, I love you.
We all love you, Tito.
Yeah.
That one's a good story.
But but so since then you haven't really been smoking at all, just every once in a great while.
Yes.
You said the last time at the Christmas party, right? You said.
Yeah, so I got really hyped on activated carbon. So activated carbon like filters out like smoke, and like if you've ever seen like a gas mask, the pods that connect to it have activated carbon and like a cotton filter.
And I look like you're twisting your nipples for a second there. But I know what you meant. Yes.
So like I got really hyped on it, and I'm like, I want to make something like this so I could like cause I get real paranoid, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I fucking think like the neighbor knows, and like I'm gonna get like I'm gonna get kicked out of the apartment, and my wife's gonna like fucking divorce me and shit, and I get real paranoid.
Yeah.
So like I just want to feel comfortable, you know. Like I want to feel comfortable. So like I got real hyped on activated carbon, and I know there's some filters and shit that you can buy, but they're like $200-$300. I ain't gonna buy that shit. So it's not in the budget. So I want to make my own, but making your own takes a long time. I'm learning.
What do you mean? Like how?
Just cause like I'm like engineering my own shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like I made one and I showed Angel. Remember the box?
Dude, that shit was sick. Like Jose, first off, Jose is a fucking dope ass handyman. Like this fool's very hands on with shit.
Yeah.
He's good with cars. Like just he builds dope shit, and like he built like a deodorizer boombox or something.
Mm-hmm.
It eliminates the smoke, and you're still bumping jams.
Yes. So I had
I was like, fucking Jose, dude, that's what's up. So we hotboxed my car, and it was like working, but very slowly because the fan wasn't big enough, right?
Yeah, so that's the problem you run into. Most carbon filters today, like they throw out air, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like since the fan is in front and it's sucking the bad air through the back, it's throwing out the air, and you feel like the air is going through, but it's just the fan throwing air from the like just it being in the front. So like if you were to put the fan in the back, and like it's doing the same amount of work, but you'll feel like how good it's working. And it's all a matter of how big the motor is, how much it's gonna suck. I mess with vacuums, but the fucking vacuums are all loud. You don't want to get jiggy with it with the loud ass fucking vacuum, you know.
Just turn up the tunes.
Yeah, like when something goes wrong in your car, you just turn up the tunes and shit.
Yeah. Like when your fucking timing belt starts fucking squeaking and shit. Like
I've been wanting to smoke with Jose, but we haven't had a chance to. But I told whenever he's ready, there's no rush. Like there's different types of weed, so I'm more on the sativa side now, because I was smoking too much fucking indica shit, and I just wanted to fall asleep.
Yeah, you just look like sleepy every time I seen you.
Every time we do the goddamn podcast, like I'll be slurring my words. I'm like,
Yeah.
just saying some shit. I'm like, damn, I gotta stop with that and like move on to this. And like, Jimmy likes the salad the whole time, so this food just likes to fuck with me. And yeah, fucking Jimmy, man.
There's that you guys know that one song, Es una experiencia religiosa.
No.
I think I've heard it before.
I think it's
Who's that by?
Religious experience.
It's a sexy ass fool. His dad was a singer, and then like his dad like probably fucked some fine ass bitch, and then he came out, and then he became a sexy ass singer. Well, anyways, he has a song called Una experiencia religiosa or some shit. So like I made a meme. It says marijuana es una experiencia religiosa, and I kind of like see it that way. You know, like a lot of people party with it. But like for me, it's very spiritual. Like, do I laugh and fuck around with it? Yes. But like, I also pay attention to all the intricacies that I guess because your mind is working on a slower wavelength, that you're able to pick it up. Because a lot of the city life is like quick, like city, like hustle and bustle, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like.
No, I feel you on that, man.
Yeah.
Why I use it, you know, like it helps me. Like when I'm focusing on my practicing and stuff like that, I'm like, just like boom, like it's very like, yeah, like a spiritual thing, you know. I feel like I'm connecting on some sort of other level and trying to like attempt to like bring whatever it is that's out there in the universe, channel it through me and get it out in this kind of realm that we live in right now, you know. Do you play an instrument?
Weed, right?
I used to be in a band. For the record, I believe we sucked real bad. But it was like
what do you play though?
A little guitar. I was on bass, and then that was it.
All right.
Yeah, backup vocals, but I pretty much just screamed all the time.
Do you play anymore?
My wife's present on Valentine's Day is for me to learn a song. Usually the easiest one, like out of 5 that she picks out, and I learn it, I play it, and that's about it.
It's fucking romantic as fuck when you guys do it. I bet you guys fuck crazy out there,
huh? You know what? She probably won't like me letting this one out, but there's been a couple of times where like we're having arguments beforehand.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck. And then she'll say it's Valentine's Day, Jose, and you gotta pull this shit. I'm like, I'm sorry. Here's the song, kind of thing. And after the song, it kind of mellows everything out, you know. After I pour out my fucking heart out and like.
Things get heated or
not that bad.
Is it an original song that you're playing, or do you?
No, covers.
A cover song.
Mm.
Usually something that she likes or that you guys have together, right? Like
we have pretty just same level of taste of music. We met because of the Deftones. Like the day I met her was the day I met Angel.
Damn, so did you play her some Deftones songs?
Not yet.
Yeah, I introduced him.
What have you played her, if you don't mind me asking?
I forget. Other thing about me is I got a really bad memory. I think because of the weed, you know, it's like when they tell me, you know, again, like you gotta stop smoking. The damage has been done.
Even the most recent one.
Fuck, I forgot, dude.
Your wedding
I literally
song
forgot.
was
Entombed.
Entombed.
Yeah, but I didn't play that on Valentine's.
Open?
Yeah.
They danced to that shit.
Like fucking, I saw in the comments that Steph commented. Like a year and a half later, I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, I saw he did. Stephen Carpenter. He fucking saw their video. Because we have a mutual friend, Kristen.
Yeah.
Best friends with him. So she's like always showing him shit from all of us, like that we do stuff with the band and shit, and like she showed them the video of them dancing, and he like liked it. Or he said something, but I was like, damn, that's fucking tight, bro.
Suck my dick.
He's like, guys. Let's have an orgy right now. Like, all right.
It's a little
you
weird,
see why I fucking love this fella? God damn, this was fucking great. Jose, you're great, man. Jimmy, you're cool too.
Thank you.
Yeah. Both you guys. I just met you guys tonight. You guys are really cool. Obviously, you know, if Angel fucking digs you and loves you guys, like you're more than welcome in my home. So
Likewise.
Yeah.
Very gracious host. Thank you for having us.
For sure, dude.
And thanks for having us.
Yeah, dude. I want to thank you guys for being here. Jose, Jimmy, Angel, Coffee Tiger Podcast.
Yeah, check us out.
Is it
guys.
Coffee Tigers?
Or
or Coffee
Yes.
Tiger? Plural, right?
I believe so.
At Coffee Tigers Podcast on Instagram, and you can find us on everything, huh? Jose got us on iTunes. This fool got us on Spotify, Stitcher, something. Subscribe, or actually, if you guys get a chance, man, go on iTunes and just leave us like a nice comment or some shit. Help us.
Yeah, that definitely.
Or
helped
a
lot.
bad one, you know, like
Oh yeah, bad ones too. That's cool.
I'll probably
But
like,
a 5-star bad one though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, give me a 5 stars and
But
be
talk
like,
some shit.
they
like,
talk a lot about dicks and shit.
Yeah. Well, 5 stars though for being true, you know.
God, that guy Angel, he just sounds hairy.
Yeah.
5 stars.
So you said at Coffee Tigers Podcast, right?
Yes, on Instagram.
All right,
And
for
then
sure.
there's a link there, but you can find us on Spotify, Stitcher, Anchor, and fucking iTunes.
All that shit.
All
Check
that
out
shit.
all the social medias, and if you guys like this episode, go over onto the Coffee Tigers podcast and check out the episode that I do with them, which is coming on up like in a couple minutes right after this.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks again for you guys being here, and
for
thank you
having
guys
us,
for
man.
listening to Tomorrowman Podcast.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks.